Hello, everyone. Hello. As you can kind of tell, this date is different than what I was originally planning, and I kind of mentioned this. I just, yesterday you have seen my personal plan with me. If you're interested in that, it's there. I talk a bit more about it. I got in to see my gynecologist oncologist about 10 days early. So they had an earlier surgery date and I took it. So I kind of went through and put some of these recovery things. I had put the line all the way through here and I had to kind of backtrack and go, wait, it's all going to be a week earlier. So I will say right now, this is going to be kind of a short plan with me here because I'm not working much. I am clearing my schedule and I'm just going to plan 2 weeks here. And yeah. So trying to stay in a positive mind here. It's I've been doing a lot of just like gathering resources, as in supplies, and kind of setting up next to the bed. Got some nice comfy pants. I have to say, I got some from Target. They are wonderful. I was looking for some new lightweight pajama pants for the summer anyway, and I'm like, well, guess what? This will be nice and soft, not putting much pressure on my belly. And yeah. Oh, this kind of got wrinkled a little bit. Let's see if I can flatten it. Do I need to release that? Let's see. I haven't played with this too much in terms of this happening, so I'm trying to see if... I know pages get kind of fluffy anyway, but there. And then I'm just going to repeat the same design. This is what I did for my personal just a bit ago. I did 2 weeks at a time here and just used the same kind of colors. My previous washi that was kind of a similar color here actually was too dried out and kept breaking. I think that roll is dead. But this one's working. I used actually my bigger one. And I was contemplating, do I want to put it here too? No, I think if I was using this planner for my like weekly, every day, like had this open all the time, I would put this one in. But because I love this one, I think it'd be really beautiful in here. I'm not in this enough, especially if I'm going to be out for a couple weeks. I'm not going to be looking much at this spread at all, but wanted to kind of keep that. So this is how this last week went. I thought this was beautiful. I love this, and getting through just a lot of, I got in here. It took a while to get downtown to go there. Then I had my infusion and I get my little coffee afterwards. And then my therapy, my son's therapy, and kind of wrapping up the week. I just had my chiropractor this morning. And then I won't need, I've been going about once a month now. Like I was going every 2 weeks because I hadn't seen him for quite a while before that. And then it got to every 3 weeks. Now it's every month. And now I don't think I'll be able to get in for like 2 months as I heal up. Just kind of taking it easy. But I'm to that point where I started going in January. So it feels really good to get to this spot where like everything is staying pretty aligned. And that feels good. So, yeah. My only thing that I'm questioning is whether I'm going to record 3 podcasts this weekend. So this is Friday. I do have 2 days here. I'm doing these as 2 weeks here, just doubling up because nothing is happening. I would record these separately. I have done that where if I'm gone for 2 weeks and have separate plans, I will record these separately, but this is not that type. So what do I actually have? So my surgery here is all day. So we're going to take off probably around 6:30 in the morning. So that's 6:30. And I'll probably get home, hopefully, it starts at 8, my check-in. Then my surgery is like 10 to noon. And I'll need a couple hours to recoup. And hopefully, yeah, by like 5 o'clock I'm home. That's my hope. I thought I was going to have to stay in overnight. But nope. They want to get me in and out. And I am all for that. So that's how that's going to go. What else do I have? Oh, here I have, so 10:30 here is my son's chiro that my husband is taking. And he went with me today. He knows the doctor. He knows everything. So it's all good there. And I'm okay with them being out of the house for an hour. I'll have my meds. That's about all the time that they're leaving. Besides, you know, my husband run into the store maybe, but we're going to do some grocery shopping like right before, I think this Monday. Mondays aren't the best for grocery shopping. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting into personal mode. So you're watching this one here. This one, yeah, is the one from my personal, and this is here. So this is the one you're watching right here, these two. I do have a work call here. I think it's 2 o'clock. Let me check. It's either 2 or 3. Monday. No, not Tuesday. Monday. Oh, wrong Monday. That's Juneteenth. This Monday. Yeah, 2 o'clock. Okay. And that's kind of like my last work call for a bit. And then I have a follow-up here, which is actually by video. And hopefully I'll be back being able to, oh, I put this here as like, why? Oh, that was when I thought everything was a week later. So there's still maybe some question marks. Some people can sit for a little while. Some of these videos, like my personal ones, take about an hour. This one takes about half an hour on average. I have a soft chair, but it has a back on it. I can lean on it. So we'll see. We'll see what I'm up for. I might just put a little note in the community tab saying I need 1 more week, and that's just how it's going to be. And then that's like, if it is 1 more week, then I'll be back like for the 4th, like just after the 4th. So a lot of vacations are coming up too, so I'm just going to take this summer to recover from this. Yeah, anything else? Let me look at my personal. It's right behind me here, so that's why I'm glancing at it. Nothing that week. Oh, so on the 20th, I have therapy, ? And then my son's therapy. And then I think there's a ceremony here. Somewhere around in here. And then there's family in town. And that kind of overlaps here. So, and through Monday. Let's make sure this is dry. Through here. Ceremony. I don't think I'm spelling that right. Ceremony. It could be either right now, and that is the fun of dyslexia. You write it so that the person can't quite tell if you misspell that or not. Have any of you done that before? I've done it a lot. And then, I do have therapy this week. And then my son is skipping it this week, and we're all good for that. Yeah, this is a skip here. I'll just write that just to remind myself. So I'm just going to use this checklist for the podcast. If for some reason I'm recording it here, I could see possibly recording. I totally skipped this last week. Like this one here, I meant to get out. This was too much. This infusion, I usually am like kind of out of it the next day. And then with just so much going on and doing there was a lot of phone calls back and forth with the hospital, just making sure everything's set up. I just couldn't do it. And so when I look at the month here with these titles, I may go through some of these. I have like some other ideas here. And yeah, this Laurel Denise is not happening because of everything. So yeah, I didn't do this. This came out. And then, then I backed up. So we're not filming here. We're not filming here. But these ones are coming out for the 2 weeks. So if I film, actually, so it might come out these. That's right. We're just going to leave that totally open. There are some people who are like, yeah, after a week, I was able to do some work in bed and stuff like that. I may be able to just sit here just for a little bit and do a 10-minute update, I'm not going to push it. It's more about stamina. As I just said this in my personal one, this ordeal, this process, hopefully is very freeing because I know a lot of people, like I'm not worried about the hysterectomy part. I am a little worried about the pain management for that first week because I don't handle pain very well, but we'll get through it. I'll have some good meds. My concern is the news after that of what they find in there. So am I going to need treatment after that is my biggest question, but planning on the side that I don't, is that the biggest thing I've heard is this takes a couple months just stamina-wise to get back up to things. So I'm going to listen to myself, listen to my own podcast if I need to. No, I don't really, but just with taking it easy stamina-wise, seeing if what I'd love to document, if I'm kind of coming out of my drug hazed days here, kind of into like probably, maybe Sunday, start taking a little less. I'm giving it a full week of like the heavy duty meds and then kind of tapering off. I should be kind of done with meds by the heavy stuff, the good stuff. But maybe just kind of documenting if there's anything. Again, I think I'll take it totally easy here. But I may need to kind of distract my brain a little bit and then just kind of documenting what I'm actually doing would be fascinating. Like, hey, I answered email for 30 minutes and I was done. That's it. I am very fortunate to have this time to be able to do this. Also, I know other people who have gone through this. They are just like, I didn't realize how tired I was going to be. And I just had to tell my work I was out for like 3 to 4 weeks. That's what this process entails. You can't skip around it. You can't not do it. And your employers have to understand that, especially if you're going to work and you're moving. Oh my goodness. at least a month, if not 2 months. Like, your doctor really has to clear you for that. I'm really fortunate I can sit here and do this. So, and when I talk to my clients, I can do so from bed. We do Voxer, so it's like, or chat messages. And again, they don't have to see my face at all. And yeah. So I can see, getting back to some things here. But I'm keeping it real open. So I'm not going to put anything in my sidebars. I'm just going to use this for my podcasts. I will put my... Well, yeah. I was going to put these Plan With Me's up there. And actually, I'm going to erase this because this never happened. It was never there. It's that these are the same videos here. This one and this. So I'll put 2 weeks. Yeah, that's more accurate. And so this one, yeah, these were for when the date was going to be the 21st. So this will be 2 weeks. And this is the one you're seeing. So then I can erase this one. Thank goodness this is erasable pen. I'd much rather use this than whiteout. That's just my personal thing. Just because I don't like the whiteout on these pages. I'd probably use whiteout more in my Moxie Life, but there we go. So we're not going to have anything here. We're not going to have anything here. And we'll see. So the next time I see you will probably be right here. And we'll just see how I feel. I wish I had more. I will put this up here though. Happy Pride Month. I'm just going to put a little, I put more stickers in my personal one. Pride is all year round. And I will just keep it that simple because honestly, I'm not going to be even looking in this planner much. I've been using the dailies, as I said, back here. I will write some quick lists, and that's been working. So I'm sorry, that's all I got. So this is how you plan by not planning, by not putting anything in your calendar, and having no big expectations when you have major things going on. It always works better for me to have like this totally blank. And hey, if I'm like Saturday here going, I want to get back to things, then I will get back to maybe coding my website on Saturday. I don't think that's going to happen, but I would rather just have this open and know that there's a list of things that I can pull my ideas from and say, okay, I'm going to jump in and do something here to distract myself. I will do that. But I am not going to put like work on website here and cross it off because to me, that's like breaking a promise with myself. Even though I'm very much about moving things around and going, oh, that didn't work, I'll just move it and not feeling too guilty about it. I don't want to even set up the expectation for myself and just know myself well enough that I'm just going to need a solid week off and then another week to kind of get back up to speed. And then over the next 2 months, slowly get my stamina back. And that's what this summer is for. So I hope you guys stick around. I just want to say thank you. Everyone has been leaving such kind messages saying, the best, heal up, And I want to say to each and every one of you, like, even if you don't say anything and you just like this, you don't even have to like this video. Just that you're supporting me from afar, even in just your mind or whatever, means a bunch. And I can feel it. I really can. There are people, I don't know you very well. I used to know some of the people I was chatting with when I had like 30 subscribers. And now, I only have like 330-ish. It's not tons, but I feel like just really lucky that you guys are all kind of stumbling across this stuff, and I'm here for it. I want to show more, but I'll also, I find this as an opportunity to show, like, I'm going to slowly ramp up after something like this happens, because a lot of people have to go through surgery and a lot of people have to deal with chronic illness stuff like this. And it's important to kind of show, like, hey, there can be very little that you can control about it, and you just have to, like, leave your weeks open sometimes. So thank you to all the kind words. I really appreciate it. I take them to heart. I'm bringing them into, like, when I'm going to be waiting after I get checked in for surgery, I'm going to be reading back through them because they mean that much. And thank you. So I will see you in 2 weeks, hopefully, unless you see a little message saying I need another week. So until then, and when we return, I think it'll be pretty cool just to say, I'm back, it's done with, I'm healing. That's my goal. Take care, everyone. You know, talk to your doctor if you're concerned about something. Like, really, just do it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.